There's news this morning of a new breakthrough that could mean weight loss drugs without the horrible side effects. Well, Dr Amir joins me now. Amir, sounds too good to be true.
Morning, Lorraine. It does, and it might be. Now, lots of us will have heard of the weight loss injections. They're widely available. Some would argue too widely available. And what they do is switch off your appetite, increase insulin production, and help you lose weight. But they are riddled with side effects. You can get nausea, bloating, vomiting, headaches, tiredness, and in rare cases, things like gallstones and pancreatitis, which are really serious. But now scientists in Copenhagen are developing a new drug. It's still in the animal phase of the trials, and it works on receptors in our nervous system called neurokinin 2, and it switches them on. And what it's supposed to do is make you more sensitive to your own insulin, which will bring down your sugar, so it's good for people with type 2 diabetes, but also it switches off your appetite and it helps you lose weight without the side effects, they say. And we've got to be careful because it is still in the animal phase trials, so we don't know what that's going to translate like into human trials, but we may not get the nausea, the vomiting. And they do say that the animals aren't losing their muscle mass, which is what's happening with those injections. Right. What I would say, Lorraine, as I always do, better than any medication, the best way to lose weight and keep fit is good nutrition, movement, good quality sleep, social activity, and time in nature. Get that right. Yeah. Deal with the underlying causes of obesity in our population. That is much better than spending money on drugs.
I agree, 100%. Couldn't agree with you more. Now, the Gladiators cast were out on the red carpet last night, and lots of people, we're talking about losing weight, and we're talking about all kinds of things about what you eat, you are what you eat. But Paul Mescal's transformation for that movie is quite something, and it's called the sort of, I know he's exercised as well, but eating like a gladiator could be good for you.
He is eating like a gladiator. To be fair, he did need to make himself even more beautiful, but he has done. And what gladiators have got historians talking about what real-life gladiators used to eat back in Rome. And actually, it's not what you might think it is. People often think meat and beef, chicken, all that protein. It's not that. They had a diet which was heavy on whole grains and legumes, which is music to my ears, because we're trying to get more people to eat plants like whole grains. Now, whole grains are grains that haven't had their outer layer removed, which contains a lot of that fiber, the carbohydrates and the proteins, which are really good for you. Legumes are things like chickpeas, lentils, beans, and there's so many health benefits to eating these, getting them into your diet at least every day. So whole grains have been shown to reduce bad cholesterol, the LDL part of cholesterol. They've also been shown to reduce your risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, and they're gut-friendly. And legumes like chickpeas, lentils, beans, they're high in protein, really high in fiber, which again feeds you healthy gut bacteria. And we're supposed to be getting these kind of things into our diet every day. And they're cheap. You can do so much with them. Add them into salads. Honestly, chickpeas in particular, I'm a big chickpea fan. Get them into every salad that you make. They're delicious and they're so nutritious. And you could end up looking like Paul Mescal. You never know.
And everybody's happy. Everybody's happy.
Everyone's happy.
Talking about health and health benefits and all of that, also at the Gladiator premiere was King Charles. Now, he has his own way of keeping fit, and he has to, he's, as we know, going through an illness right now, going through cancer, but he does work hard at making sure that he's in the best shape possible.
He does, and health and fitness might not be something you associate naturally with King Charles. He doesn't necessarily give off those vibes, but I love this for him because keeping well anyway is good, but keeping well when you've got an underlying health condition is really, really important. And he's doing really simple things that we can all do. Walking is one of his favourite things. Queen Camilla has described him as a mountain goat because apparently when they go off for their long walks, he just charges off and goes. And walking has so many health benefits. It's so underrated. Not only is it good for your heart health, but it's good for your joints, it's good for your coordination, your brain-eye coordination, all of that stuff, so it reduces your risk of falls. So get out walking, people, do a King Charles. But also he does these 5 things at home without any equipment. So the kind of things that he's doing is stretching, sit-ups, pull-ups, back extensions, and running on the spot. And what I love about those 5 kind of forms of movement is that They're cheap. You can do them at home if you're able to do them. You don't need any expensive gym equipment or a gym membership. And it all just helps with your general health when combined with some of those other health things. So King Charles might just be my new health guru.
And why not? And why not? Although, Amir, I'm sure this is something that King Charles does not do, and all other members of the royal family. Weeing in the shower is actually in the news today. Apparently, peeing in the shower is good for you. Is it?
But more good for the planet rather than good for you. And who knows, King Charles may do it in the shower. With boys, Lorraine, you never know. Once that warm water hits your bits, things just happen. We have no choice over it. So what is thought, peeing in the shower is thought to save toilet flushes. That's what it comes down to. And overall, it can save 426 million gallons of water and money as well. So that, you know what, I'm all for it. If you're in the shower, have a pee, saves a flush, saves water, saves the planet. Gwyneth Paltrow's a big fan of this, so I'm not quite sure whether that's good or bad. Kelly Clarkson, love her, she does it as well. And if you really want to, you can practice your pelvic floor muscles exercises in the shower. So pee, stop halfway through, hold it in, lather up some part of your body, wash it off, and then finish off peeing. And you've exercised and washed. Win-win, Lorraine.
Multitasked. And there you are. Amir, on that bombshell, thank you very much. Always a joy to talk to you. Thank you, my love. Thank you.